Do you believe in magic? Not the kind with wands and spells, but the kind that grows through hard work, trust, and forgiveness. Let's find out! Why does your farm glow at night, Bella? Asked a wide-eyed squirrel named Pip, as he stood at Bella's market stall, nibbling on a shiny red apple. Oh, Pip, Bella said, adjusting her straw hat. It's not just the glow. It's the care I put into it every day. Bella was a small rabbit, with velvety brown fur and big, kind eyes that sparkled like dew on a spring morning. She wore a simple blue dress with pockets full of seeds and tools. Her farm sat at the edge of Sunnybrook Valley, surrounded by rolling hills that seemed to hum with life. The soil on her farm shimmered faintly, even under the midday sun, as though it held secrets too magical for words. The villagers adored Bella, not just for her delicious produce, but for her generosity. She never turned anyone away, whether they had coins to pay or not. Her farm was a place of wonder, where carrots grew as tall as saplings and strawberries glistened like rubies. One bright morning, an Arctic fox named Archie strolled into Sunnybrook. His white fur gleamed faintly under the sun, but his eyes carried a shadow of sadness. He wore a patched vest and carried a satchel filled with seeds from faraway lands. "Good morning," he greeted Bella at her stall. "Your farm is extraordinary." Archie had been a farmer once, one of the best in his homeland, but years of famine had left his fields barren. When he saw Bella's glowing produce, envy flickered in his heart, like an ember struggling to ignite. "Here, take these," Bella said. "You look like you could use a good meal." Archie hesitated, but accepted the gift. Over the next few weeks, he became a regular customer to Bella's stall, always offering advice or exotic seeds in exchange for her kindness. Slowly, Bella began to trust him. One day, Archie offered to help on the farm. "With my experience and your magic soil," he said with a grin, "we could grow wonders together." "All right," she agreed, "but only if you promise to treat this land with care." Archie worked tirelessly beside Bella. Together, they planted rare seeds, blue tomatoes, golden corn, and watched in awe as they sprouted overnight. The farm buzzed with life like never before. But soon, strange things began to happen. Some plants began to wilt inexplicably. Others stopped growing altogether. Bella frowned as she examined her fields one evening. The glow in the soil seemed dimmer than before. "What is happening? This has never happened before." Archie reassured her it was probably just an unusual season. But doubt gnawed at Bella's heart. She noticed Archie staying late at the farm more often, claiming he was testing new techniques. One moonlit night, unable to shake her unease, Bella crept into the fields. The cool night air carried the faint rustle of leaves and... Digging? She froze as she spotted Archie hunched over a patch of soil, replacing it with ordinary dirt from a sack. "Archie! What are you doing?" Archie dropped his shovel and turned to face her. Tears glistened in his eyes as he confessed everything. The famine that had destroyed his life, his desperation to rebuild his farm using her magical soil. I thought if I just took a little, it would help me start over. But the magic faded when I moved it. Furious and heartbroken, Bella banished Archie from her farm. Without its magical soil, Bella's farm began to wither. She tried everything she could think of, watering more often, planting new seeds, but nothing worked. Her once bustling market stall now stood empty. The villagers grew worried, both for Bella and themselves. Without her produce, many went hungry. I have to find another way. I can't give up. Bella continued to work on her farm relentlessly. One week, however, Bella noticed something strange. Tiny green shoots began to emerge from the barren fields, and the soil seemed richer than before. Confused, Bella scratched her head. She hadn't done anything differently to explain the sudden change. Late one night, Bella heard rustling in her fields again. Grabbing a lantern, she ventured out and stopped in her tracks when she saw Archie kneeling among the crops. But this time, he wasn't stealing. He was working, spreading manure, loosening the soil with his claws, and watering each plant with care. Archie, what are you doing here? I couldn't let everyone suffer because of my mistake, he said. I know how to farm without magic. Please let me help you fix this. Moved by Archie's sincerity and dedication, Bella decided to give him another chance. Together, they worked tirelessly, tilting the land by hand, composting scraps from the village, planting each seed with care. And to their amazement, the crops began to grow again, stronger and more vibrant than ever before. The villagers returned to Bella's stall in droves, marveling at the new produce and praising both Bella and Archie for their hard work. One golden afternoon, as Bella and Archie admired their flourishing fields, a soft light descended from the sky. It was the fairy who had blessed Bella's farm long ago. My goodness, your crops are more beautiful than ever. Bella explained everything, the loss of the magical soil, and how she and Archie had rebuilt the farm through sheer effort and teamwork. You've discovered a magic far greater than mine, the magic of dedication and forgiveness. With a wave of her wand, she blessed their land anew. From that day forward, Sunnybrook's fields became even more abundant. Bella and Archie worked side by side, not just as partners, but as friends who had learned to trust each other again. Their story spread far beyond Sunnybrook, a tale of redemption that inspired others to believe in second chances. The moral of the story is, true magic lies not in enchanted soil or fairy blessings, but in dedication and forgiveness. When we combine our strengths and learn from our mistakes, together, we can create wonders beyond imagination. The end.